on the way to a motor vehicle accident involving a motorcycle on Albright Road. We're late on this one, but EMS has already confirmed that one patient is deceased on scene.
It was 11. In my home. Cover your mouth. Hey, Mr. Michael. Responding party 1 to 919 Susan Circle and Oak Park Subdivision, 54-year-old female, medical issue hypertension, TBA, having abdominal pain, trouble breathing, was discharged about an hour ago.
Are you able to have your way or going to take a really good picture down there for me before the fire comes down here with the wheel drive and everything else? I will take it from up there. Great accident.
10-1.
Charlie 1. You're going to be checking the area.
Vomiting, sudden onset. Patient's going to be in room 712. They're about to hear this problem.
Color pants that was being slowly now walking down bottom. Going to meet with Robert afterwards.
They call me Miss Nunn.
EMS 9.
We're out of people.
John Ranger, cover in a few months.
One company. I work for the station.
Good. Board 21
Fire Party 2, Treon Roadway, South Anderson Road, Emmlewood Lane, Tag 23.
I'm being on one, so she advises. 10-1.
Oh, these people just can't figure it out, can they?
10-1.
Call 113, I forget that.
Fire call, formal engine 2.
Engine 2.
There's no copy.
Engine 2 is sound complete.
Time complete. Custody Engine 3, Party 2, South Anderson Road, Emmlewood Lane, a tree blocking northbound lane, blocking both lanes.
Leaving the scene of this motor vehicle accident on Albright Road, there is one victim from the motorcycle deceased on scene, and the road is shut down going in one direction, reduced down to one lane going outbound from the city. They'll be closing. They'll have this road closed for probably a few hours. So that's it for now. We're moving on. We're on our way this morning to Lancaster, South Carolina, where there was a plane crash overnight. Early reports are indicating that it crashed near or inside of a junkyard in Lancaster. I don't have a precise location, and we're probably not going to be able to get very close. And we're a few hours late anyway on this, but the plane's still going to be there because NTSB has to investigate this, and I'm sure they're not going to be here until sometime this morning. So we're just going to go document the scene, see what we can see.
Okay, my name is Doug Barfield with the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office, Public Information Officer. We had a plane crash early this morning, just back behind us. I'll tell you what I can, which is not a whole lot. I will say, first of all, that federal agencies are coming. The Federal Aviation Administration and the National Transportation Safety Board are sending folks. They're not here yet. I'm certainly going to defer to them for detailed factual information about this, but I will tell you what we do know from a preliminary standpoint. This plane was a twin-engine Beechcraft airplane. It's owned by a company out of North Carolina, I believe Albemarle, called Presley Aviation. The plane apparently was headed from Mississippi back this way, was on the ground and took off in Mississippi about 8:17 last night. As it approached this area, the pilots reported, well, there were two occupants of the plane, first of all. I believe they were both pilots. I'm not sure what the nature of the Presley Aviation is. I'm not sure what the plane is used for, but it was occupied just by these two pilots. And I believe they were doing training flight, nighttime training flight. But they reported engine failure. They were communicating with the tower at Charlotte Airport. Reported engine failure about 12:46 this morning. They had reached the Lancaster area about that time, and by 12:51 apparently lost contact with the tower. We got a report, or got the call at 12:54 a.m. that the plane had gone down. The crash site is off Brooklyn Avenue. I think the address is probably closest to 511 Brooklyn Avenue. It's probably 50 yards or so off Brooklyn Avenue, back here behind us, behind a business called Zero Waste, which is essentially at the corner of Springdale and Brooklyn, back that way. The plane crashed. Fire caught fire. The 2 occupants of the plane were discovered outside the plane, alive and responsive, but apparently had suffered burn injuries. Both of them were brought out, transported to a landing zone and taken by helicopter to 1 or more burn centers. We do not have any update on the condition of those 2 pilots at this point. That's really all we got right now. The federal authorities will be here soon, we hope, and they'll take over the investigation, and we'll have probably much more detail to provide to you later on today, maybe. I'm not committing them, but maybe later today they'll have more information. Any questions?
Doug, we have several businesses and homes in the area. Was there any other damage from a
There was not. There were no other injuries. There was no structural property damage. Of course, the plane went down in a heavily wooded area, took some trees out, caused a fairly small fire. It didn't erupt into a large-scale fire, but no damage to property other than the trees in the ground.
And I see you all kind of going back and forth towards, I guess, the you said waste area.
Yeah, it's a metal recycling business called Zero Waste.
Metal recycling. Is this are you all investigating? Are you all looking?
We're federal authorities will do the investigation. We're just basically securing and maintaining the scene so that when the federal authorities get here, everything will be as it was when the plane sat down.
Is the business going to have to shut down?
No, it doesn't affect the business. It's yards behind the business in the woods. There's nothing back there but mosquitoes.
We know sometimes these investigations can take several months, up to a year even.
Yes.
As well. Your involvement with working with the federal authorities, is that limited to any time constraints or?
No, our involvement, Sheriff's Office, of course we got Lancaster County Fire Rescue, Lancaster County Emergency Management, Lancaster County Sheriff's Office involved in this. We'll just provide the information that we observed when we got here. We will not be investigating the cause of the crash or the details of the crash, the circumstances under which the plane went down. That's all somebody else.
Any other reports, such as, understand it might be mechanical failure or issues according to what we heard on the air traffic control?
All we know is the pilots reported engine failure in both engines, which is not a good thing.
But no reports of any debris or anything else from?
No, we've not received any reports that anything came off the plane anywhere else or anything like that, if that's what you're asking.
Sure. Any 911 calls from people in the area?
I don't know. I haven't been to the office yet, so I haven't looked at that, but I don't know. I think that a nearby resident heard and was first on the scene, actually walked into the woods and found the plane, and I guess he's the one that reported it. I'm not sure, but no.
Gotcha. And then the initial response, do you know about how many agencies were initially out here?
Well, it would have been Lancaster County Fire and Rescue, Lancaster County EMS. I failed to mention them a minute ago. Lancaster County Fire Rescue, Lancaster County EMS, and Lancaster County Sheriff's Office.
Gotcha. Anything else, again, aside from waiting on federal investigators that you guys are?
That's about it right now. We just, of course, hope the best for the 2 occupants of the plane.
There you have it. We just heard from Lancaster County Sheriff's Office Public Information Officer Doug Barfield with a full statement on what happened here last night. And Lancaster County Sheriff's Office is just holding down the scene until federal authorities can get here to conduct their investigation. The aircraft will not be removed until that investigation is complete and federal authorities say it can be moved. That could be sometime later today. It could be tomorrow. I'm not sure. You heard the pilots did make it out safely. They suffered burns from the crash, but were airlifted to burn centers. So we don't know their condition as of right now. And that's it from here. We can't get close enough to see anything. The plane is in the woods, so we're going to be moving on. We're on the way to a motor vehicle accident on Highway 5 with vehicles on fire and people trapped inside the vehicles.
Right now we have 3 patients and 2 ambulances, you and the fire department are out.
District Chief, Leslie Fire Department, and multiple EMS units are on the way to this. Don't know how close we will get.
We have, as long as we're confirmed the trap, they're not going to be able to get them out. And we have fuel that is pouring out of the truck right now.
Sheriff's office is already on scene, so I don't know how close we'll get. We're on the way.
Go ahead and step it up.
EMS 531 unconscious, not breathing, 260 Cedar Grove Road, Tag 11.
Deputy Agent 3 around.
En route.
County 572. When emails get here, I don't know if I can let
Sheriff, District 31, VA department, highway 5 Tag 21.
Fire time, listen to team.
Unconscious, not breathing, 260 Cedar Grove Road, Tag 11.
Yes, ma'am. In reference to that warrant service we're on, you can shout out all the other units serving that as well.
I'll be out investigate.
Copy. En route.
You're going to walk around.
Leslie,
Are you broke up? Please repeat.
No, this time I'm assessing the entrapment situation.
Copy, no fire. Leslie 9's on scene.
Yes, you broke up.
Very calm, Leslie 10.
Leslie 10.
In Lancaster County, the claims highway 5 and 3 right them on the Lancaster County side of the river.
They tell me this will. Copy. EMS 12.
Hey, let's get one of those officers to move and you come on down.
Go ahead, EMS 12.
Hopefully they don't have the road blocked here already. We can get to the gas station at least.
Thank God, 214.
G14.
Show us around.
En route.
Is that mine? That's already on there.
Come on, dude. I want to go off the road over there.
EMS 5, York Fire 31, 160 Cedar Grove Road, 76-year-old male, unconscious, not breathing, CPR progress.
Copy.
Hey, EMS 12. Just send me one truck back off the additionals. District 3 continue to come in.
All right, we are not able to get close enough to this accident, but there is one person deceased on scene, and several other injuries
Rock Hill
that we don't know about.
They'll
They'll probably be transporting one patient soon. They've asked for Lancaster County to shut down the road on the Lancaster County side. This is near the bridge that goes over the Catawba River on Highway 5. So the road's going to be shut down while Highway Patrol investigates this one. Probably going to be shut down for several hours. That's it for now. We're moving on. We're on the way this morning to a structure fire. Rock Hill Fire arrived on scene very quickly, and the fire's already extinguished. So I'm not sure if we'll be able to see much of anything else once we get there. It sounds like most of the damage was to the rear of the home, so we may not see anything at all, except for some fire trucks and some lanes blocked on South Cherry Road. We'll be there in a minute.
County 98912.
989.
Can you separate myself from 346 and show me on duty, please?
Copy.
All right, like I said, not much to see here. No flames. The fire was already out, and that's about it. Police have the road blocked. They were letting some traffic through at one point. Now they're turning them down into this neighborhood to go around, but they'll be here for a while, waiting for investigators to show up, do their thing, and then they'll clear the scene, and we're moving on.